Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. Last time, if we take a quick look at the map here, we started off here in Fallen London, we ended up coming down through here, stopped at Abbey Rock, got a little bit of story stuff that we hadn't seen before, nothing amazing. I think we lost like 3 terror or something like that, at the cost of a recent news. Then we came down to Station 3, picked up a port report there, because we hadn't yet on this captain's life. And then we searched this area, right around here, looking specifically for Gator's Morn, which could have been anywhere. I had no idea where it was, but I said, okay, let's just search this area here. And ended up finding it in like 5 minutes. So that was pretty lucky. We were searching for Gator's Morn because we had a mission to find a woman. I don't remember what they called her. Yeah, we had a mission to find this woman from the Cheery Man, who is, I'm gonna say, less than on the books, by the books kind of character, who has sent his blind, what's the word they used? I probably should, apparently I should have looked back on this. But yeah, we have a benefactor of sorts who gave us some supplies when I first come back to London. And he asked for a little favor in return and told us to find this woman in either Gator's Morn, Venderbite, Demo Island, or Consart. The last time I went into last time, expecting to go searching, hopefully find Gator's Morn, and then fail to find this woman on Gator's Morn and end up island hopping for a little bit. When we got to Gator's Morn, we just kept winning low odds outcomes several times. Like there was like a 24% chance of winning one, and a like 10% chance of winning one, and like a 40% chance of winning one, and we just kept getting everything that we needed done. So, yeah, we ended up convincing this woman to come with us. Explored a little bit more, ran into a strong, like, fish enemy. Didn't end up fighting it, we just kind of turned around after exploring, like, this section. We were going to explore a little bit more, but I just figured we'll just return to Fallen London. Ended up, I think, stopping at Shepherd Isles first to just pick up the port report there. But we come back to Fallen London, we turn in our port reports, and we spent some time with, I believe it's in the journal, maybe, romance. Yeah, we ended up with a sweetheart back home. We ended up spending a little bit of time with them, which will probably grow more every time we come home. And we ended up making quite a bit of money from the port reports we turned in, almost as much as we started last time with. Or I think more. If we had 13 more echoes, we could actually buy a better home. Which, if we take a look at it, yes, the elegant townhouse. I think this is parts of... Or, with that, you could retire, but we wouldn't be doing that. This allows you to review options which will end the game. You can safely scrutinize them without choosing one. But yeah, that would be pretty good. I think that's part of setting up a will as well. Yeah. Once we have a better home, we can make a will, a trophy cabinet, or a Zong of the Z. So whenever we pick up 13 more echoes, that's going to be high up on our list of what we're going to be doing. But anyways, we also ended up bringing this woman back to the island, back to fallen London, and the blind bruiser, that's what he's called, the, like, man who we've been speaking to in place of the cheery man who was our benefactor. He took the girl with him in manacles, and told us to meet the cheery man for drinks. Which we haven't done yet. That's one of the two things we're going to be doing here in Fallen London. But we also picked up blue skintillac so we can continue on with the Your Father's Bones mission as well. So, let's dive into those. Let's drink with the cheery man first, and then we'll go into the Father's Bones mission. But anyway, drinks with the cheery man. Tonight we'll drink the Medusa's Head's best stock with the proprietor himself, the cheery man. The last constable. That's what they referred to the woman as. We can discuss them. The cheery man waits in his office with a blazing hearth and a decanter of fine brandy. We can do that. We can discuss legitimate businesses or his partners and rivals. We can share memories of London. Was he here when the bats stole her? Well, we can ask his advice on smuggling. It would be a crime not to pick his brain. For educational purposes only, of course. So we have a few options here. I'm hoping that we get to go through all of these and it's not just one and done. Let's start with discussing the last constable. Over a fine decanter of brandy. She's in her room. The cheery man relaxes in his chair, the fire burning bright. On the table between you is a decanter, 2 glasses, and the last constable's truncheon. Glad to have her home. She's in her room. I did it up as best I could. Gave it a personal touch, like. He smiles. Baby steps. I saw them when she was little. I'm seeing them now. He hefts the truncheon. There's good weight in this, a real history. He shrugs and tosses it into the fire. We can find her something better, though, I suspect. It blackens in the heat before catching flame. It burns bright. The cherry man leans in and cracks it in half with his cane. Oh yeah, the last constable turned out to be his daughter, but apparently that's all we're getting out of that. I guess we can discuss legitimate business. Who are his partners and rivals? Queens, pawns, bishops. Not sure what's with the extra S, but okay. The widow, the gracious widow. Don't make me laugh. Gracious as a shock. Reckons she used to be a princess. You think she's a big noise and spite. The Topsy King, he runs the flit, if you can call it running. Mad as paint. Baducci, who's supposed to be a tomb colonist, but, I don't know, runs the ring fights. December from the Calendar Council. Yeah, he's a wrong'un. And me? He smiles, all teeth. You don't want to get on the wrong side of me. Air memories of London. The fall. Like night it were, says. He's keeping his cup by now, staring at the far wall as if it were glass. Came over the city all at once. You could hear their wings, you could feel them. Right down in your bones like a river roaring. Then the ground opened. The ground opened. He buries his face in his hands. A moment passes, and when he looks up, his face is calm. Haven't been that frightened since me old ma died. Tell you what, she was a terror. Made Mr. Stones look like a parlor maid. One time I couldn't have been more than 5 years old. And that's all we get to hear of that story. And let's get some education done with as far as smuggling goes. The good old Captain Drew wants to learn a little something, I suppose. A gold tooth winks as he smiles. I found the way to bring in sunlight. The trick's in the boxes. paid off Mr. Fires, but it's a long way down and sunlight doesn't last. So I thought, why not cut it with moonlight? Hard to tell the difference down here. Has some funny effects, of course, but I'm looking into that. Would be useful in its own right. That's all? Call it a night. It's getting late. Early. Whatever. Okay, so we've been at it a while. Okay then. He bids you good night, and gives you a gift with his compliments. You've gained 3 casks of mushroom wine, and your business with the cherry man is over, for now. There was some mission somewheres that we could use this for. I just don't remember when or where. And we're down to 0 terror. That's good. But anyways, we're done with the shady, cheery man for right now. We'll probably have more runnings in with them a little later on. Perhaps next time we return to London, we'll get a mission from the blind bruiser. I found it again. But anyways, with that business done, let's move on to something more personal. Your father's bones, the next step. You have with your contact wants? The gracious widow. Do you have the skintalak she requires for her tonics? Indeed we do. That's not the blue skintalak, right? We do have... Yeah, I just wanted to double check that real quick. Because that blue skintalak is way too valuable to us. Oh, let's continue. Your father's last voyage took him to Visage. Have you been to Visage? Each visager has a mask and a role. The sanger of corpses' role is to dispose of foreign cadavers. I am certain he will know where your father lies. You can hear the smile in her voice. Find the Asanger and find your father. As you bid her goodbye, she coughs. You can feel the air tighten. You can sense her tension on you. One more thing. Your father owed me a debt. I have, you see, an additional interest in the disposition of his bones and his belongings. I hope you will be frank with me when you return. Say nothing now. Think on it. Find Visage, usually in the south of the Unterzee, to continue. Seek Visage, somewhere in the south of the sea. That's all. We went through the rest of this last time, so let's close out and take a... Oh, it was already paused. Take a look at the map. If it's somewhere's in the south, it's probably somewhere's in here. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Last time we went down there, it didn't end very well for us. We ended up running into some pretty powerful pirate vessels that we are not prepared for right now. Before... I think that's going to hold off for a little bit. That's our long run goal anyways. Let's take a look at what else we have to do. We could go to the sisters on Hunter's Keep. We could... Let's see. He's there, but we didn't see him in New London. Maybe I missed him? Oh, we should probably look at new recruits as well. I don't know if we did that. Or we can check out the Rosier's Wharf again. It's been a little while since we've done that. Let's do it. Never mind then. Nothing here for us. We still don't want to pick up the specialist surgeon. I don't think we can do anything for you. So... Never mind then. Let's return to the journal. We're slowly building up favors with everyone. I think those are all the same. We could learn about our navigator some more, but we have to find the Chapel of Lights first. Wherever that might be. Lineage 1. Captains lost. Captains have died. These things happen. Others will challenge the Unterzee. Memoirs? Okay. Menaces. Again. Objectives. Here, find 7 strange catches or 7 hunting trophies. We have 1 strange catch. I wonder where we're going to pick up 6 more. We have to bring a shady sort to Vendor Bright from Mangrove College. We still have to find Mangrove College, so that's something we have to explore for. We need to go to Wither, far north of London. And we have to go to... what was it? It's Visage, far south. We also have to find Port Cecil. Okay. So we have Visage, far south. I forgot what it's called already. Wither, far north. Port Cecil, and Mangrove College that we have to find. We have clues on 2 of them, but Port Cecil and Mangrove College are still question marks. We're at 9 fuel and 6 supplies. We have the funds. Let's go up to 10 supplies, I guess? It's gonna cost us, but we'll probably make it back. And pick up 12 fuel, I suppose. That should do us. And I think we're gonna head off now. I haven't thought about where I'm gonna explore. Up here is going to be a little difficult, because this is like that cold area that we just can't travel through very quickly. We do have a mission to travel up here, and it will get us some more with the Admiralty than anything else. There might also be some good stories to find here. Like, Port Cecil could very well be here, or Mangrove College. So I guess we're going to explore the north a little more. We're slowly filling out the map. We have almost... if we fill in this area, if we fill in north, we'll basically have corner to corner. We're almost halfway there, and honestly... the Ragged Crow, we never found a dock in this area, so there might actually be something here, too. Or in the Bonnie Reefs. But we're gonna pull out, stop at Hunter's Keep, travel to Iron and Misery Cow, explore this little region, see if there's not a port here. And then we'll start exploring the north, I think. So basically we're gonna go northeast for our ways, basically in a straight line. And then we'll explore northwest. I think that's a good starting point, so let's be off. We're not in a region where we need the lights, so we'll just save a little bit of fuel. And we're off. Oh! So, as I said, we have a sweetheart back home in London. An unexpected letter. Who sent it, and what does it say? Your sweetheart. Return to London as soon as you may, your sweetheart says. You are a father. A surprise for you on your next return to London. I have taken in a foundling. Use this option if you're unlikely to be either a father or mother. You. When I next return to London, I will bring in additional recruit, your child. Use this option if you're giving birth to a child. So, when we return to London, we have an heir. I guess we're gonna say it's from our sweetheart? We've apparently sired a child back in London. New life. Go quickly. You have a child. Return to London to look after them, and they may become a scion, allowing you to take 2 legacies. Born, sired, or adopted, they're yours. Okay, then. U-turn. Let's deal with this first. I'm glad it came... I'm glad that letter came when we were here, rather than, like, all the way up to the north. I suppose it would have just waited away a while. New arrival. You, your sweetheart, and your child. What will your child call you? Nothing at all. You don't want to raise the child, or you can't afford to. Turn away. Let your sweetheart raise the brat if they can. Okay. We can't be the father, because we need a better lodging first. We're not gonna say no to the child. We need to improve our lodgings first. So, we can see our child. Let's do that. Where's the little creature? Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, so doing that U-turn was kind of useless right now. We can't actually do anything with our child yet. So, we really are just upgrading our home next time we return to London, huh? We need like 115 echo or something like that. I'm hoping we can make that. While we're out here, we are going to stop here, somewhere's in here. If we head off east, I think we got quite a bit more echo for the con stuff than some of these other places. For port reports with the Admiralty. So we're going to stop at Hunter's Keep, go to Iron Misery, search this area, pick up as many port reports as we can. So that hopefully we'll have the funds whenever we next return to New London. Or Fallen London. Why do I keep wanting to call it New London? Anyways, we'll stop at Hunter's Keep to have lunch with one of the sisters. Actually, maybe not, because I think we need stories await you pop up first. Yes. We'll pick up our port reports, but I think we're going to save our recent news for maybe something a little bit more, something new. Other than that. Anyways, want to make sure I'm still lined up correctly. Could be. Oh, I think I'll have to turn a little bit more northwards. I think I'll turn on the light. It does lower the rate at which we increase terror. It costs a little bit more fuel. Is this a pirate vessel? That's a pirate vessel. Okay. Are we going to get shots ready first, or are they? Oh, we missed! Okay. That blue skin to lock is really useful. There we go. We took 5 damage. We're getting quite a bit better with these fights. We just pick up a cache of curiosity. Let's see what's inside. And it's a fuel. Okay. We'll do the all clear and continue on our way. Blood on the wind. Uh-oh. These messages are somewhat terrifying. We haven't actually had anything bad happen with one of them yet. I think they're just there to freak us out. Oh, giant crab. I don't think we're gonna go out of our way for that one. Although that is one of the larger ones, I think. We can have tea, or we pick up a port report. We're getting slightly better odds to actually gather supplies whenever we try that now. Let's get the port report. And I guess we'll explore Demo Island? I don't remember if we did this before. Close crowded thickets of Belegus and Scarily. Our Iron and Misery Company fells them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. The interior of the island is dark and wild. Ooh? A shadowy predator. It's the little things. The click of a sliding stone where there should be silence. Motion in the shadows, as if they were thick, stirred like ink. A lull in the cries of the Z-bats. Something is watching you, drawn closer hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching darkness. We can wait, watch, and end it. It has stealth, but you have rifles. All you need is a clear shot, and you'll earn yourself a trophy. We can capture it alive. That's probably not happening. Or we can retreat to the ship. Let's... 35%. Probably not catching it, but then we'd finally be able to do something with that underground, like, animal trading place in Fallen London. Let's see if we can't pick up a trophy. We do need to collect those. 35%. Let's hope this goes well. Bad end. One of your crew strays too far from the group. You never know why. You don't know what's happened until you hear him cry out. As your crew rushes to assist, there's another cry from behind you. Another Zailer vanishes into the darkness. You glimpse a writhing coil of limbs and a glitter of eyes, and the beast is gone. The beasts. There must be at least 2 of them. Who knows how many more? You retreat with haste to the ship, eyes wide, though you see nothing more of the predators. Perhaps their hunger is satisfied. Wow, that was bad. That was a bad turnout. Well, I wasn't expecting it to turn out that poorly. Okay, apparently our luck from last time is done with. Oh, yeah. I was chancing it. I definitely used up all the luck we had last time. But anyways, nothing left here. Oops, paused instead of launched. So let's... I almost turned too much and, like, rammed head first into that. We're going to go up and around to explore, like, this region. And then, hopefully, we'll find something in... Oh, getting a little bit of lag. Pick up speed. And... Oh, might be making a mistake here. Oh, we almost rammed. Oh, we did ram. Are we out of their firing range? Oh, I think we've got this fight. Oh! Ended up going too fast. And whoa. This is not how boats fight. But it's effective, apparently. How did that miss? We were at point blank. Next shot kills it. There we go. Wow. That went really well. I just dove headfirst into a fight. I was without looking at the danger we were in. And some very weird captaining got us through just fine. We defeated an Alcaeus-class vessel. That thing was like almost triple our health. Like over double. Crippled, broken, and already feeling the Z's endless hunger. Little remains of the ship, but scraps of sinking cargo, and a few buoyant parts of its splintered carcass. We can investigate the wreckage, or we can leave the wreckage. What does this have to do with the pirate poets? Uh-oh. This is gonna put me a little on edge. If we run into the pirate poet right now, we probably die, from what the stories we've been told of them is. Let's investigate, though. We'll have to be quick to salvage anything. You steer close, shining the lamp on the debris. Captain, quick, over there, port side. The pirate poets. The legendary clay woman corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris. Defeated, but defiant. Oh. So we just beat the pirate poet. Hmm. Rescue the pirate poet, throw her a rope, claim a bounty, or salvage the cargo instead. Unlocked when encounters with the pirate poet is, you have once again defeated the pirate poet, you have dined with the pirate poet, and you have defeated the pirate poet. The Z may show mercy, you will not. So this puts us in a predicament. If we let this pirate poet go, we will likely meet again. And they will not be so... They would... If we save them, we might be able to recruit them. Or just turn in a huge bounty for them. I might go either way on that one. Depending on if the Captain Drew becomes a pirate. We do have some shady friends. We could salvage the cargo and set them free and meet again. Or we can just rescue them. Let's rescue them. I'm sure they probably have a huge bounty. That's pretty tempting too. The price of freedom. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Z's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little on her but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved when she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Skater's Morn. An occurrence. Your encounters with the pirate poet quality is now, you have defeated the pirate poet. You gained 400 echo. Whoa! We just made a good decision on that one. So whenever we return to London, we can buy a better home, and hopefully set up a will. As we do have an heir now. We're still doing really well for fuel and supplies as well. So another very successful voyage so far. I say that. I really hope we don't run into trouble we can't beat next. You know, only ended up taking 14 damage out of 75. Okay, there's no port here in Bonnie Reef. Let's try repairing the ship. Oh, that is not worth it. Nope, stop. Or maybe it was worth it. We got 10 hull back for 2 supplies. I'm keep pressing the wrong... Wow, I just keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. We're going again. Maybe not worth it. But it puts us in a little bit of a better position if we end up in another fight. So I guess it's okay. Our supplies are still pretty decent. We still have enough to just turn around and get back to London in the worst case. So we are good to keep on. Let's... Okay, I'll keep on the lights for another moment or so. Probably turn them off when we get to when we get down to 8 fuel remaining. Or maybe 7, just to be on the safe side. Oh, good to turn north. There's something down there. Oh, that's one of those huge eels with 170 health or something. But there's that rift there. What? I'm gonna attempt sailing through it and maybe regret it. Is something gonna jump out at us? I hope not. Nope, that's just there because... Okay. Now we're in the northern part of the sea. Our last captain died here looking for port. If we find a port in like right here, I'm gonna be a little upset. If we just gone like a little farther north, we would have survived with our first captain. That would be something. What is that? That's a giant butterfly moth thing. Oh, that's got 500 health. We're probably not prepared for that. Let's turn around and explore the west. Are they faster than us? Oh, let's turn off the lights. I think we're outspeeding it. Okay. I'm not sure how much damage that thing would do. It would take a long while to kill it anyways, so going into a fight with it probably wouldn't be the best idea. But let's send out a Z-Bat. That was a sudden music change. Oh, Mount Palmerston. Right there. Didn't need to look at the map for that, or send out the Z-Bat. Okay, this... There's the mounting point. Mounting point. The dock point. Oh, Mount Palmerston is a volcano. Good to know. Before we go climbing a volcano, brimstone, always brimstone. Let's do Mount Palmerston first. Sullen lights glow green at the jetty's edge. Behind the port buildings, the island is knee-deep in ash. There are ruins here and there of houses destroyed by fire. Far above, the mountain's top flickers red, just for an instant. We can explore the island, engage an officer... But we don't have parabola linen. We can chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in the Underplace, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. Let's get the port reports. They don't do us any harm. They stand up there and we stay down here. If the Underplace is fighting itself, that's good for us, isn't it? We can explore the islands. Possibly lose 2 supplies to dig through among the ruins. But that's a little expensive. Let's explore the island now. Tangles of thorn scrub climb the rocky slopes of the volcano. A shape hurries up the path of you. Excuse me, just a moment of your time. Souls, my friend. A masked figure entreats you. Zols, do you have Zols? I miss them, Zo. Let me pay you for them. No Zols for you. Curse and push the buzzing beggar aside. Refused more politely. No Zols today. We don't have any souls to give you. So we're gonna politely refuse, I think, instead of just like pushing them away. I see, I understand. Perhaps next time, and perhaps another time, you'll bring me souls. I might be here, or perhaps I will not. We can no longer go... Oh, excuse me. We can no longer go to the mountain, to the volcano. What was it we had to do here in Mount Palmerston? Range catchings, college, withers. Was there not something about Palmerston? I sworn there... Oh, was the... Oh, I remember what it was. Mount Palmerston is the location that the Cheery Man wanted to send us to so that we could deliver a crate of smuggled souls. But we chose to go with finding his daughter instead. So we didn't do that mission. And the last thing to do is dig among the ruins to try and find valuables. But that would spend 2 of our 5 2 of our 5 supplies, and I'm not sure I want to spend that. Also, not really a great thing to be doing, but I'm not sure. I'm really just playing this captain, just does not care about morals, really. But anyways, we didn't quite unlock everything with the Z-Bats, so, oops. Let's launch. I thought this was like an important place for us, but we didn't actually need it that much. If we had picked up a different mission, then we would, but not this time. But it's good to know where it is. Let's send out another Z-Bats. There's another pirate vessel here. Really? Thank you for telling me something I already knew. Before we go into combat, let me see if I can't find out how much health this thing has. It has 300 health. Oh no. Oh, it missed. Oh, it did 12 damage. Time to go. Oh, whoa. Ugh. That was a bit of a lag spike. Can we discover Mount Palmerston so I can get the Z-Bat off my map? We might be able to win this fight if we play it well. But it's going to be risky. So I think I'm going to try and avoid it. Really, it's just not going to give us the map for this, huh? Come on. Come on. How have we not... What? How have we not discovered it? Really? Whatever. Fine then. Let's see what's at the edge of the map. Just rocks we can't really pass through, it looks like. Or we could, but there's probably no real good reason to do so. Fuel is drifting down. I'm not going in, I'm just trying to get a look. Or maybe I will go in. I think there's enough space to U-turn in here. It's going to be tight, though. Ow. Just, like, dinged a little bit. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rocks up here. If the Z-Bat sends us back to this island again, I'm gonna be a little frustrated, because it definitely should have given us the island and just didn't. But anyways, somewhere's around here. Is this it? Nope, that's just like a little outcropping thing. But that might be it. We're up in the far north. This might be... Nope, that's more rock outcroppings. Getting Codex is some distance to the west. Let's mark that on the map now. Okay, we'll come down and around through here. Codex. An Isle of Answers. Is this not? One second, I'm just gonna take it. We're far north of New London. Is this really not Wither? Once again, it is not New London, it is Fallen London. Why am I having a hard time with that? But let's see what the Isle of Codex has to tell us. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles, and an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. We don't have the Searing Enigma, so we can't do this. But, port report Codex. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can't understand, these are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. So nothing there. What was it? Where does he want to go again? The Chapel of Lights. He'll find his lost memories. It seems like he's looking for answers. This seems like the place for answers. But oh well. Oh, oops. Codex is here. That means somewheres in here is probably the place we're looking for. Anyway. We're getting on in time. I think I'm going to end the search here, and we'll continue on next time, exploring the rest of this corner. Probably finding the island we need for a mission. And then heading back to Fallen London to get us a better house and deal with our child. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. We're getting in some good story bits of this game. We're slowly progressing on. We're almost to the point where we can get a will, so that if we do end up dying again, we don't start from scratch. So that will be good. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.